Hello everyone. So today we are going to see uh, the optimized solution for the two sum problem. Now in the previous video we have already seen how we use brute force and solve the two sum problem. So in and the time complexity for the brute force solution was O(n) square. So now we are going to make it optimize. So if we go again through the problem, the main thing which we should look at is there is exactly one solution and all the elements are unique in the nums array. So this gives us the idea all the elements in the array nums is unique. So we may use set or hash map, so we can use that. So let me first clear all of the code here. So my thought process as of now is we need two elements which can be equal to the target. So we can do one thing. We can go through one element which is 2. Now target is 9. So what we can do is 9 minus 2, which would be equal to 7. And now we need to find if there is 7 in the array. So there is 7 in an array, but through to find if there is 7 in an array, we again have to go through the loop. So then again it would be n square time complexity, right? So the thing we should do is we should make one map which would be hash map. So I can make a map here which would take and integer and I can use new hash map. Now I have to go through the loop once. So here I will int x nums and I would put it here map dot put that put. So what should I put it here is I can use a map or a set. But yeah, we should put a map there and we will put x, but I think we have to use the iterate through index. So I'll just change it here. I less than or less than nums dot length I plus plus. So if I put nums of I and I would be the index. So we'll put in a hash map. So the key would be the number from the nums array and I would be the index. So if we put that, yeah, so all of the elements of the nums would be added in the hash map and then it would take O(n) time complexity. Now we will again loop through the I plus plus and to accommodate the answer we will create the answer array whose length would be 2. Now what we'll do, we will iterate through these numbers and target would be there, right? So we'll iterate through this number and I'll give answer of 0 is equal to I, and if Map dot contains. What does map contains? Target minus nums of I. So if map contains our target, which would be 9 minus 2, which would be 7. If it contains this one, then we would put it as an answer, which would be map dot get target minus nums of I. So that would be the answer, and we would break, and we should return the result. Yeah, and if not, then it would again loop through it. So example, if it is a 3, and it should not again take the same, right? So we should add one more if here, which would be and nums of I should not be equal to if it is 3, then it should not be equal. Nums of I should not be equal to nums of I, right? So equal to it's not there. So we will run it once. Method contains int, but so we got one error. It says cannot find the symbol, which takes it as contains its variable map of it is an integer. If it make it an integer, so we can make it integer dot parse int, and we'll try to run again. Int cannot be converted to string. If I make it as this one and then I try to run it, so we have been using contains which must be in the set. So I'll just try to use contains key. I'll remove this parse int one and remove this extra bracket. And now let me just try it. Yeah, so it's accepted. Now let me just submit it. So we have got one wrong answer here. So let's just try this test case here. Why it's failed. So here it is 25511 and this is the target. So you can see, let's go to the description alone. So they can repeat. So the condition which we added here, it should be removed. And the thing we should check is map dot if it contains, but map dot get. So we are using and here. So if it is true, then only it will check this. So dot get target minus nums of I is, it should not be equal to I. So I think this should work. We got the right answer. So I'll use this as my test case and run through it. Yeah, so it passed, and now we can submit again. We'll check it once if all test cases are getting. So yeah, all test cases are getting passed. We'll analyze time complexity here. So time complexity is O of n, as you can see. I think some of the solutions have used less than that. So we can try to make it more optimized further. So one thing which we can do here is like add a integer here. Uh, add a integer here which should be target 2. It should be 0, and we can make it target 2 is equal to target minus nums of I instead of calling it again. So it would simplify our code. Just copy it and I will run it again. Let's hope it works. Yeah, I'll submit it. Still, we have not beaten the time complexity, but I think it's pretty good for the beginners. So that's all for today. Next video will come with another problem and try to solve it. And please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Share it with your friends if you find it helpful. Thank you.